Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We are going to be watching Riverdale Season 1, Episode 13. This is called The Sweet Hereafter. This is the finale for Season 1. I'm kind of wondering what this one's going to be about because we already know about the murder, like who killed Jason. We don't know why he killed Jason. But yeah, so I'm kind of wondering what this one's going to be about. And just so you guys know, I try my hardest not to read the little summary that shows up under the title, so I don't read those. I avoid them because I don't want it to like potentially spoil something in the episode, which summaries tend to do sometimes. So if you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, or you guys would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions that are over on my Patreon, the links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
Turns out, maple syrup was a front for his true business, transporting heroin from Montreal on his trucks.
That Jason Blossom learned about dear old Dad's drug running and threatened to expose the truth.
Then to Jason's murder at the hands of his father.
Clifford killed Mustang to cover his tracks, making
I was just about to say this.
Overdosed, and tried to implicate a rival businessman, Hiram Lodge, as having masterminded the whole thing.
And he would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for a group of pesky kids who uncovered the truth.
And it's
Like Scooby-Doo.
You feed us names, tell me who's pushing the dope, and the mayor, the DA have a chat. Maybe he'd be inclined to offer you a lesser sentence.
Serpents don't get into the hard stuff. It's dime bags of weed. And I'm no snitch.
Mayor McCoy wants my dad to name names in exchange for a lesser sentence.
What? I'm writing an article about this, and not just for the Blue and Gold, for the Register. This is a town story.
Okay, as long as the article doesn't include my dad.
No, it is gonna be about your dad, Jug. This town's changed. That needs to be acknowledged.
Archie and I wanted to tell you.
We've kissed a couple times.
It's okay, V. I appreciate you being honest with me. I'm with Jughead now. If you guys want to be together, I'm happy for you.
Thanks, V.
Thanks, Betty.
Why are you crying? You hate it.
Don't say that, Mommy.
Who will the Grim Reaper take next? You? Me? Maybe your father had the right idea. Just end it. Better the sweet hereafter than this awful limbo.
Well, Hiram and I have talked, and we'd like to buy you out.
Make me an offer in writing. I'll consider it.
It's the best thing you've ever written. It's passionate, it's compelling, but
you won't publish it.
people out there are going to think that you wrote it as a favor to your boyfriend's dad.
No, I wrote it because it's the truth.
It's one version of the truth, honey.
Oh my God.
People, not just the police, are going after the serpents. The whole town agrees with Mayor McCoy.
There's real anger out there, Betty. And they're needing to focus it somewhere. And we don't want you suddenly becoming a target.
The Vixens are in the gym, awaiting you, their new Director X. And I wanted to give you this.
Your HBIC shirt?
These last few days have put things in perspective.
If you personally need anything.
I'm fine.
The paperwork's been processed. Unless there is a radical change in your father's case, you'll be on the south side by the end of the week.
That's the serpents?
When the time comes, they'll step up.
Hey.
Jughead's a tough kid. Scrappy, a survivor. And he'll try to pull away from you. He'll try to disappear into himself. He needs his friends. That's why you and Betty, you gotta stick with him. Got some darkness in him.
Jughead.
She gonna apologize?
I'm sorry. I had no right to pummel you the way I did that day. As recompense, I'd like to give you this. My iconic spider brooch. It'll catch a pretty penny at the local pawn shop. Enough to keep you in burgers and t-shirts for years, if not decades.
That's what her parents were afraid of.
No, it's nothing, Jug. It's just a jerk with a can of spray paint.
I don't think that's spray paint.
You belong here just as much as everyone else. This is your home. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe he could convince Fred to sell? Yeah, sure, Mom, no problem. I'll just sexually manipulate Archie into doing my bidding. As long as you're in control. Oh my
Seriously?
God, Mom, I was kidding. Also, why are you trying to push Fred out of this deal?
Let's go then. You talk a big game about liking Jughead, but wouldn't you be much happier if we weren't together? Thought so. I saw the look on your face.
You were terrified. What were you so scared he was gonna say?
It's none of your damn business.
Can I stay at home today?
Absolutely not.
So hard, Mommy. Protecting everything.
I don't care. I had just told your father that I was pregnant. And we disagreed on how best to handle things. And the next day I went away.
To the Sisters of Quiet Mercy.
Yeah. And 5 months later, your brother was born. Sisters arranged for a quiet adoption. The biggest regret of my life. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Eddie.
This is where I belong, okay? Let's talk about this after school. And please don't worry about me.
Southside High. He said it's where he belongs and that no one wants him here.
FP warned me Jughead would cut himself off, go to the dark side.
Archie, we can't let him do that.
What are you guys doing here?
That looked like he was handling himself pretty good.
I'm not letting Riverdale's civil war split us apart, Jug.
For trying, I'm gonna be with Jason now?
Oh no, is she gonna try and kill herself?
Oh my god.
What?
Where would Cheryl go to be with Jason?
Sweetwater River.
We have to go. Guys, we have to go. Over there. Oh my god. He's over there. Cheryl! Cheryl! Cheryl, stop! Cheryl! What are you doing?
Trying to break the ice.
The ice. He's right. Too much weight, and we'll all go under.
She's gonna fall.
And we'll figure this out together, okay?
Current hazard. Run out! Run out!
Archie, be careful!
Help!
Somebody help!
Jesus.
What is she doing here?
Stop being a bitch, Hermione. Why? When did she turn into this person?
I'll just warm up and go home.
Fine, Ronnie.
I'm not gonna say it this time.
He's moving in with a foster family and transferring to Southside High. He says it won't change anything between us, but it will. F.P. Jones, who we were so quick to blame for Jason's murder. Jughead Jones is Riverdale, the very soul of Riverdale. Without him, we may not have ever found out what happened to Jason. And yet, how do we thank him? By banishing him, which is what we do when the truth gets too ugly in Riverdale. We must do better.
I'm not selling, Hermione.
I told you it's in your best interest to get out before Hiram comes back.
Is it in your best interest? Didn't you hear, Betty? Riverdale is at a crossroads.
What is that smell?
Gasoline. It's the only way we can truly start over, be purified.
I love you. Betty Cooper.
Jughead Jones. I love you.
So come on in. Keep it quiet, okay?
I think there's gonna be some loving going around, guys.
We've had this day with each other from the very beginning, Archie. Oh my god.
Is that your mom?
Who else would it be?
Oh, it's the sir.
Easy, hot dog. He's family.
We got your back. This is yours. If you want it.
FP said that they would help when the time came. Oh boy. So Jughead's a serpent now?
Juggy.
Cheryl doesn't even care. She is so happy right now. I'm freaking out. I feel like something's gonna happen. Don't. No.
Imagine this instant, frozen in time. This bit of Riverdale's innocence finally died, and darkness won.
Oh god, you're
Marked
gonna not
by
die.
an act of violence. It was anything but random.
Okay guys, so that was the end of episode 13 of season 1 of Riverdale. That was the finale for season 1. And I think what Jughead meant by the end of that is, I think Hiram did that to get rid of Fred because he wouldn't sell to him and Hermione. At least I hope it was Hiram and not Hermione that did that. But yeah, so FP was given a choice by the mayor and the sheriff to name names of the serpents because they think the serpents are the ones that are selling the heroin that Clifford was shipping from his maple farm or whatever. And he refused to. And he told Jughead that when the time came, the serpents would step up. So I don't know if them stepping up at the end, because when him and Betty were about to do it, they got interrupted by the serpents and basically told him they had his back and everything. So does that mean that he doesn't have to transfer schools, or does he still have to? Because he still doesn't have anyone to live with in the school district that everyone else goes to. I'm thinking he still is going to have to switch schools. That's my guess. I don't know. But it looked like Jughead became a serpent, and he seemed happy about it. Probably because he has family. You know, they might not be blood related, but they're still family. And Betty didn't look too thrilled about it. And Archie and Veronica finally slept together. And Archie left to go meet his dad. His dad wanted to talk to him about something. And when Archie went to the bathroom to wash his hands, it was like the close-up of his face and him staring at himself. I'm like, God, something bad's about to happen. I just felt it. And I knew that. I was like, this is the finale. I was like, there's gotta be a cliffhanger. You know, every show has a cliffhanger at the end of a season. There's gotta be something. I just wasn't, I'm not happy with the cliffhanger. I'm very upset. Fred is like the only dad I like on this show, and he could possibly die. And that makes me really upset. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out in season 2, I guess. Cheryl tried to kill herself. I could see that she was really depressed. I mean, I didn't think she'd go as far as to kill herself, but when she sent that message to Veronica, I knew that's exactly what she was doing, just like they did. And I think that she was asking for help, because if she wanted to die, she wouldn't have said anything to anybody. Like, she wouldn't have sent that text message. Nobody would have ever thought she'd be out there. She could have, like, disappeared and been missing all winter, you know, because no one would think to, like, look there. And, so I think she was wanting someone to help her. And I'm glad that the gang was there, and they did. So Archie saved her, punched through the ice, and pulled her out, gave her CPR. She came back. She went home, and she burned down the house. Her mom was not so happy, but Cheryl seemed relieved for the house to be burning. Like, she needs a new place to live. Like, she needs new family, pretty much. She needs somebody other than her mother, because her mother is not a good person at all, especially towards Cheryl. Hermione, I don't like what she's turning into. She was like one of the moms I could like be okay with. But now that her husband's coming home, she's like completely changed to this person that I don't like. And I have a feeling that she's gonna turn into a person I hate. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with her character. So far the only parents in season 1 that I even liked were Archie's, his dad and his mother. Loved them both. Loved them both. I'm not gonna say loved. Fred is not dead. He's not going to die. So yeah. So Archie's parents are the only ones I can stand. I don't care for Betty's parents, even though her mom is kind of growing on me a little bit. Cheryl's parents are horrible. And now she's down to one parent. And Veronica's, I never met her dad, but the stuff I've heard that he's doing, and if he is responsible for what just happened to Fred, don't like him at all. And Hermione's turning into someone I don't like. So, I don't know. Opinions change. I could totally feel the opposite in season 2 about everybody than I feel right now. Oh, I don't know. But I enjoy the finale, even though I don't like the end of this one. Just because I like Fred. But I think that I'm trying to think on whether or not to take a break. To take a break between season 1 and 2, just take a week off of Riverdale and everything, just let everything settle. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Of course, by the time you guys let me know what you think, it'll already be time to put up a new video, so I'll technically be already taking a break. I don't know. I'll think about it. And, yeah, so anyway, if you guys enjoy this reaction, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.